What is going on, y'all? It's your boy HazyRome. PAX East 2017 is where I'm at right now, and I'm hanging out at a game by the name of Decay of Logos by Amplify Creations. I'm standing here with Diogo Teixeira, CEO and producer, part-time producer of the game. We're going to be talking about Decay of Logos. Diogo, what's going on, man? How you enjoying PAX?
Hey, this is amazing. It's our first time, and we'll be completely overwhelmed with the reception. I mean, we love this, to be honest. We're going to come back next year for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Tell me a little bit about Decay of Logos, man. I'll be honest, I spotted this game on a site by the name of DualShockers. Shout out to DualShockers, by the way. They featured this site first before I came to PAX, and I came by here to talk about the game with you. So, tell me about the game, man. Tell us about the game.
So we usually say that this game is a kind of a mix between Dark Souls and Legend of Zelda. Although the main inspiration for the game was actually Princess Mononoke. So the game creator, the original game creator, is actually our main game designer / programmer.
He's got a lot of hats.
Yeah, he does. So he was inspired by that movie in order to create this universe and this game, and then he picked the best parts of his favorite games, which is Shadow of Colossus, as well as Zelda and Dark Souls, of course, and Bloodborne.
Yeah.
So he added the combat system and the progression system of Dark Souls combined with the exploration elements of Legend of Zelda.
Awesome.
So yeah, you also have the companionship of games like Colossus and Ico. And
so who's your companion?
So the companion is an elk that you meet right at the beginning of the journey.
An elk?
Yeah, so what happens is that the village where this girl lives got completely ravaged and all the villagers disappeared. She's trying to figure out what happened, and she starts her journey into discovery and revenge, and she meets the elk right at the beginning. And she's like, okay, there's some chemistry bonding us together, you know?
Sure.
It's like, it's not like a coincidence, it's more like fate.
Yeah.
So they instantly become friends, and this companion, you need to manage your relationship with him. Right?
How so?
Yeah, so for example, you can mount him, but you can't just hop on top of it. You have to foster the relationship. You have to feed him some berries first, for example. And
the key to the elk's heart is his stomach, huh?
Yeah, as well, yeah. And also if you pet him, it also helps.
Yeah.
So you go on top of him, and you also have to manage the stress level. Otherwise, he's going to kick you off the back.
What do you mean by stress level?
Yeah, so we have a little bar that grows as you abuse the animal, you know? He's your friend, so you're not going to ride him all the way to the end of the game.
Okay.
That wouldn't be convenient to us, and it's also
That'd be convenient to us, but not to the elk, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you don't want to abuse your friend anyway, so he's going to follow you around everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're going to need him to cross some puzzles.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. So he's following you around. You can actually call him by pressing down.
Yeah.
He's going to whistle, and he's going to come back.
Can he help you in combat or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, he actually runs away from the enemy.
Oh, okay. This elk seems like a little bit of a one-way relationship. I'm feeding the elk, but I'm not getting nothing from this elk.
Yeah, you can ride him for a little bit. Oh, and he serves as a second inventory, so you can store your weapons there.
Oh, that's a little bit of fallout right there.
Yeah,
we can store some things on your companion.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about the combat of the game. You said it's inspired by Dark Souls, Bloodborne. A lot of people's ears just perked up right now. So tell me about the combat of the game.
Okay, so if you like giant hammers and huge swords, this game is for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you have all sorts, of course. You have short range swords.
Yeah.
You have curved swords. You have daggers. You can creep up on people and stab in the back. There's all sorts of armor as well you can use. Oh, speaking of weapons, you also have a bow, long range and short range.
Oh, you got me with the bow now. I love bows and arrows.
Of course, you have to have it. And a shield, so you can actually block and attack.
Yeah.
So the armor, you have all kinds. You have face mask, chest plate, shoulder, shins, and elbows.
Okay.
So you have 2 tiers. So you can manage your inventory like that. Yeah.
Awesome. So what kind of, tell me about the upgrade system for the game.
The upgrade, you level up, you have all kinds of statistics, so you keep leveling up. It's kind of hidden, but if you're a hardcore player, you can check the table in all the stats. It is a stamina-based combat system, so you need to manage everything very carefully.
Yeah.
And if you're a hardcore player, you're not going to be disappointed with this one.
I mean, I'll keep it a $150 with y'all. I'm going to put myself out there. I was playing the game the other day, and I was getting my ass kicked, all right? And I noticed that my stats were getting weaker over time. So can you tell us a little bit about that too?
Yeah, if you lose too much, your stats are going down.
If you die too much.
Yeah. So, of course, they stop at 0. Actually, no, I'm lying. They go below 0.
Oh, wow. A massacist over here.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. We're still balancing, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you better kill your enemies. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time.
That's a little bit of the Souls influence there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So tell us about the environment of the game, the setting of the game. Tell us a little bit about the exploration aspects of it, because you compared it to Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
So, that's a big name to compare it to.
Yeah,
so
I know.
tell us about the environment you're in.
So this is a colorful world, a bit like Zelda. So
Yeah, I love the color palette.
yeah,
It looks great.
and it is an open world. You can go from beginning to end without any loading times,
Oh, very nice.
and you can go back and forth. So
Okay.
the thing is, there's no hand-holding in this universe. You have to do it. You have to figure out what to do yourself.
Yeah.
That's very important for us,
Yeah.
And you have all sorts of caves. You have darker places. You have lighter places. You have buildings. You have your ruins.
Yeah.
And you need to find treasure.
Yeah.
So if you like exploring, you're not going to be disappointed with this one.
Speaking of treasure, what's the loot system like?
So there's not a lot. I mean, you have all the weapons and everything you
Yeah.
can find on the boxes. You also have some potions you can that increase your health.
Yeah.
But that's essentially it. We have a lot of weapons,
Yeah.
so you have a lot to search for.
So I was smashing some crates before when I was playing the game, and I wasn't finding anything. And somebody said something to me about a percentage of finding things in the boxes. So you guys are being stingy, a little stingy with some of the stuff. So tell me about that.
You have a chance. You have a 1 in 20 chance of finding something in a.
1 in 20.
Yeah, you have to destroy a lot of crates.
This is sounding a lot like real life, man. I don't know about this.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more reward in my life.
Yeah, we're still balancing.
Awesome. And what platforms are you thinking about dropping this game on, man?
Yeah, so obviously we're gonna release it on Steam. So and we're also looking for. Actually, the game is already ported to Xbox One.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got the dev kits really early, so it's gonna
Awesome.
be on Xbox One, PS4, and today finally we got a contact from Nintendo, so we're gonna port it to the Switch.
Oh, yo, let me congratulate you, because we were just talking about that
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We got some good news for you guys, man. That's a new console. It's a hot console, so I can't wait for you guys to drop it on the Switch, man. What about the engine? I think you guys talked about it being on Unity, but you guys have worked on Unity before, so tell us about why you chose that engine. What led to that decision for Decay of Logos?
Yeah, so basically we were Unity developers for many years now. We've been part of our funding comes from the tools we develop for Unity. We sell tools for other developers
Awesome.
to make their games faster and more beautiful. So we know our way around it. It has a bad reputation, but it's actually a really good way to make a game fast.
Yeah.
Not fast, but faster. So,
Okay.
it really helped us in this case. We made all this in 1 year and a half.
Wow.
So if it weren't for Unity, it wouldn't be possible,
Okay. All right. Shout outs to Unity for holding Decay of Logos down. So I just want to see if you can give me some information about the villains of the game, the enemies you're taking down. I fought some type of tree nymph that I went against initially when I woke up from whatever happened. I was out exploring the world. I fought a tree nymph. He kicked my ass. Tell us about the enemies, man.
So you probably noticed, and I mentioned it, that the villagers disappeared, right?
Yes.
Clearly there's a connection here.
Okay.
Those villagers were transformed into soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Some crazy
Soldiers for who?
Yeah, some crazy alchemist is actually converting all the villagers into soldiers, and you actually see some of them have a mid-transition, like half human, half wood.
Yeah, I saw some people laying on the ground actually that were like wooden type, but they seemed like they were already killed by something. But I guess they were transforming.
Yeah, they were transforming, and some of them are actually burning, like coal, hot coal.
Yeah.
And they're on fires, sort of. So you have those enemies, and then you have some mini bosses that you're gonna meet. They're like huge giants with tiny heads. The tiny heads are there for a reason, of course. If you wanna hit them with a bow and arrow, you have to be very skilled.
Yeah.
But also you can slash them traditional way.
Sure.
And at the end, you meet the final boss, which is he's tough. He's not that large, but he's really tough.
Okay.
He's actually the son of the king and a crazy alchemist that's causing all this trouble.
Okay. So about the bosses, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, though that series is renowned for its bosses, especially when you take down their life to a certain point and then they, suddenly mutate and change their attacks. Tell us, are the bosses in this game similar to that, or is it different? How so? is related? Is it related to Dark Souls in any way, if any, if at all?
The final boss has some morphing abilities, but
Okay.
so I'm not going to tell you more about that. But there is some obvious inspiration from Dark Souls. I mean, it's one of our favorite games ever. So
Sure.
we're not trying to make a clone here, though.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I can say that it's definitely inspired by it. So expect that kind of behavior in the enemies.
How are you balancing the game between it being too difficult for players who are fans of the Soul series or veterans of the Soul series versus someone who just picks up the game and wants to play it and kind of was drawn in by the Legend of Zelda description you gave? So how are you trying to strike that balance between both those inspirations?
It's not been easy, to be honest, but we have a lot of knobs we can turn, and before the game is done, we're going to be doing a lot of tweaking, that's for sure.
Awesome.
We want people to not be put off. We don't want people to be put off by the hard combat, so it will be easier than Dark Souls. You can expect that for sure.
Awesome. So what's the projection on when the game's coming out?
So we're aiming for January 2018 release.
Okay.
So it's still 6 to 9 months away.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Total of 2.5 years in development.
Awesome. Are there going to be any demos or betas available? Is there anywhere people can go to get more information about Decay of Logos?
Yeah, we're not sure yet, but we are planning on doing an open beta closer to the end of the year.
Okay.
So let's see if it happens. If not an open beta, maybe a private one, but it might happen towards the end of the year.
Where can people look out for that open beta?
Yeah, so if you go to twitter.com/Decay of Logos, you can follow development, you can follow the news, you can check it out. We also have a facebook.com/Decay of Logos.
Okay.
And
Is there a website?
yeah, decayoflogos.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there any way people can follow you on social media and maybe talk to you about the game?
Oh yeah, sure. You can do it through Decay of Logos, Twitter or the website. We have all our information and contact forms on the website. We also do a weekly dev blog, so we're posting new content every week. So if you want to find out more about the game.
Awesome, guys. Anyway, this has been Decay of Logos. Thank you so much for your time. Decay of Logos, DECAY of LOGOS, guys. Don't get it twisted. Make sure you check it out. HazyRome signing out. Get coins to die trying. We're here at PAX East 2017. This won't be the last you hear from your boy HazyRome. Thank you guys for your time. Good luck with the game, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. I'll catch you guys later.